Good morning, everyone. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is Snow, and I'm Curt, and this is my buddy G Money, and this is Vanna. We've been traveling in our self-converted Sprinter van for about 3.5 years. We started in the USA and traveled through Mexico, Central America, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Brazil before reaching the Argentina border. Along the way, we've managed to reach 100,000 subscribers with 2 videos per week, every Wednesday and Saturday, bringing you along on this amazing journey. Thank you. All of you who've been along the ride, we love you and enjoyed getting to know you throughout the years. Some of you may have noticed that since we've been in Brazil, our subscriber count has shot up to over 116,000 in just a few short weeks. Now, honestly, it's kind of embarrassing, but we knew very little about Brazil when we entered from Peru. But we were immediately blown away by the beautiful countryside, the amazing wildlife, the kind people, and so much more. So a special thank you to all the Brazilians who welcomed us, watched our videos, and given us all the kind facts, tips and tricks, and suggestions about your stunning country. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the views, likes, and comments. And please go back and check out some of our adventures in your beautiful neighboring countries of South America. And for everyone else, if you don't know much about Brazil, we've visited some of the most rural and remote spots and been told time and time again that we have the best of Brazil left to see. We can't wait to return and take you along for the ride, but first, we're off to Argentina, where we have some important business to attend to. For those of you wondering why we're leaving Brazil so soon, you might say, we're on the clock. Now, let's see if we can get across this border again.
It has been a long, and I have to say, somewhat miserable afternoon. We are in the van. We cannot open up the doors for 2 reasons. One, it's still rainy and gloomy outside. And the other reason is we are still sitting on the side of the road, parked in front of the vet office, waiting on our government paperwork to get processed. And it is 4:40 in the afternoon. We are seriously getting close to running out of time to get our papers today and cross the border today. And it's making us all a little cooped up, huh, Curt?
Yeah, it's a long day. Waiting is the hardest part. Probably should have just went and did stuff today.
But it was raining, so anyway.
We're stuck.
We still have hope. We don't think the office closes till 6.
It's been a rainy, lazy day waiting around for this dumb cat paperwork, this stupid stamp. We've jumped through all the hoops. There's nothing we can do, but we're out of time for today. We go back to the campsite and try again. We'll see what happens.
Good morning. Good news. We just went by the pet's office, picked up the papers we need at 7:53 in the morning. We are headed to the government office where I will go in and get these darn papers stamped so we can get the heck out of Brazil. Where are we going?
Well, we're going to try to go to Argentina. We were rejected, denied at the border one time, so see how it works out.
That little office door right behind me is where I got this all-important stamp. Now we are in a customs yard that is used to dealing with semis, not tourists. So we're walking through a parking lot full of moving semis. It's also slippery. It kind of feels like a construction zone. So if you find yourself having to come here, it's probably best to wear some tennis shoes or hiking shoes or something, just in case. But we have the papers. We are clear to take both kitty cats to Argentina. Deja vu. We're leaving Brazil again. And it's fixed to be deja vu twice, because we're going to try to enter Argentina again.
It's Groundhog's Day. We've been here before. We made it through migration. Now we've got to go through the aduana. I took her my cat papers. We need copies. And we need Argentina money to pay for the entrance. There's copies. There's a copy shop, and I believe a place where I can change some money over there. Cross your fingers, guys. But this is not just one and done. We got to go work through this.
We did it.
A 5-day border crossing. We got rejected. That is by far the longest
border crossing
ever. And a bit complicated, really, but they were super nice.
Yeah, the people were incredibly kind, and we've made it through. And what was a little weird is that we kind of switched roles. I did the paperwork on the van, and Curt handled the cats. We don't know how it happened, but that's what happened. But I do believe that we are officially in Argentina. And now you know what that means. New country, new money.
Fuel. This is the first border crossing in a long time. I can't even remember another one that had a city right on the border. So everything we need is right here. It's right here. So we got to go to this city center and try to figure out where everything is. But we've already noticed our cell phone's not working here, which means our map search function's not working. So fingers crossed.
We're flying blind.
Flying blind like always.
All right, so we parked because we saw the Western Union, and we pretty sure we can exchange some money there and get Argentina money. We have a little bit from the border, but not much. But there was this little tienda right next to where we parked, so we were able to buy the SIM cards we need to have cell service here. But we have to find Wi-Fi and put data on there online. So first we're gonna go try to get the money, and then we need to find somewhere with some Wi-Fi. We're making progress.
Money here is like in no other country. So I went in with $400 to exchange $400.
US dollars.
US dollars. I got back Argentina pesos.
Yes.
Look at that.
We're
These
rich.
are 1,000 peso bills. The exchange rate is 250 per dollar. So I got 85,000 pesos here. Now, they have something here that's called a blue rate. And I want to pull up on my computer or on my phone so you can see this. So $340 should only be 48,679 based on the exchange rate. But they have the blue dollar here. I don't exactly know how it works, but when you change US dollars, they have to be in pretty much perfect condition, and then you get this other rate, which in this case today was 250 pesos per dollar. So almost double what we would have got at the normal exchange rate. The 3 bills were torn a little bit and stained a little, so he rejected those and wouldn't change those out. But anyway,
So we turned in 340 US dollars and got a gazillion Argentinian pesos, which would mean how many US dollars in value?
oh,
Because
so
we got
that's a good question. So if I go,
This is very confusing to us, guys. This is something we're going to have to figure out here.
so we got 85,000 roughly pesos. So at the exchange rate, almost $600.
So almost double.
Yeah, so I don't know if that means we could go sell this for $600.
I don't
but
know.
if that does, we're in business.
I don't know if that's quite how it works, but who knows? Anyway, so now we have $600 worth of Argentinian pesos, and it's 85,000 pesos. We'll figure it out, guys. But the blue dollar is a really good thing here in Argentina. And with the strength of the dollar right now, it is even better. Now we still got to figure out this SIM card thing because I haven't been able to get them turned on. I think we're going to have to go find some Wi-Fi, Curdy.
Time to get some food. See how much.
Hamburguesas, tacos, quesadillas, Mexican.
Looks perfect.
Gracias.
Por aquí.
Holy moly.
Ahora sí.
Oh, gracias.
Buen provecho.
Thank you.
Picante.
For him, see.
All right, our first diesel stop here, and you can see down there it's 260 pesos a liter. So if you remember, 250 pesos was the blue rate exchange rate I got. So just a touch over $1 a liter, which is equates to about $4 a gallon, which is about $1.25 cheaper than we were getting it in Brazil.
Yeah, so save a little money on fuel here in Argentina.
As long as we can continue to get that blue rate.
Dollar, yeah, we need the blue dollar stuff. $20,000. I wish it was dollars.
21,000.
All right, so if we pay with credit card here in Argentina, we do not get that special blue rate deal. So gonna have to figure out how to keep a little more cash on hand to pay for the diesel, because I like that almost half saving stuff, don't you, Curt?
Yeah, that is good. We need that. With the border mess, Snow got the temporary import pass for the vehicle, so it's in her name. So we're breaking protocol again. She's going in to try to get automobile insurance, which is required here in Argentina. So cross your fingers. Now, one of the things we've already experienced when we crossed the border is everything was closed from about 12:30 to 3:30. So closed for a couple hours in the early afternoon. So we've returned to finish our chores. We have to do this, and next we have to go try to figure out how to activate the SIM cards we got earlier. That was awfully quick. She didn't bring the...
You want to pay with cash or a credit card? I don't know how much it's going to be yet.
Probably cash.
It's going good. They do it here. Everywhere in the country, it's a law that can only give tourists 30 days at a time. So we're going to have to do this every 30 days. But I think this is a office that's everywhere. So you just walk in and renew with the paper, I think.
All right, here she comes. It looks like she has the look of success on her face.
We have insurance. 9,500 pesos. I don't know how much money that is.
Let's go get the SIM cards for our
do it.
phone. All right, the reviews said Personal is the best cell phone coverage across all of Argentina. However, we got the SIM cards, but we just went to the store. We can't activate them as tourists. You need a DNI number. So now we're gonna go to Claro. Now, if you guys remember, in Brazil, we had to go find somebody to activate our cards. So we've been through this before. Hopefully we can get it done here. I'm not optimistic. It looks like we have success here. We are gonna get 25 gigs for 30 days at Claro. It's 2,700 pesos. So I think that's around $12. I don't have my math dialed in just yet.
Tatiana's very, very nice.
Yeah, Tatiana's hooking us up. We are having our first Argentinian shopping experience. Sea Light Naranja.
Getting it all.
So for those of you who may be,
No,
what are those?
those are naranja mango.
These are Naranja.
Naranja.
Rosa. Out here. For all of you wondering, this is our preferred drink, the Sea Light Orange. These are sort of like Crystal Lights, I guess, in the USA. They're sugar-free orange drinks. I don't know what kind of artificial sweetener they have, but we've chased them all over the world. So,
Got 'em now.
but our first shopping experience here in Argentina, so thought we'd take you along. It definitely looks a little bit different than Brazil.
Hey, Curt. They have wine. We're in Argentina. Argentina and Chile both have good wine. But I think we got to get farther south before it gets really good.
True story. And as is in common in a lot of the Latin American restaurant or grocery stores we've been in, a whole like aisle dedicated to different olive oils and vegetable oils and corn oils.
I think, and I don't know this, guys, it'll be a month or two before we get there. I think they grow olives here.
Olives, all right, we're gonna find out a lot. And different than Peru, right in the door they have refrigeration. And like Brazil, look at all this meat. I think we're in luck, guys. Look at this stuff. Argentina has some special kind of tea. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yerba mate. And this is a popular drink here in Argentina, Paraguay, and I believe Uruguay. We have not had it yet. We're gonna wait to try it on the road. But we're in the snack row. I think that's actually more common here, popular here, the tea, than coffee. But we're in the snack row. And I know you guys are gonna give me a hard time about the snacks, but we always gotta have something in the van. What's the conclusion on the pharmacia?
I got my blood pressure medicine. And guys, I take a blood pressure medicine that has 3 different kinds of medicine in it. And it has been very difficult to find one tablet that had everything in it. I've been having to take little bits and pieces to make it work. But not here. All 3 in one fell. What got off to a rough start, 5-day border crossing because of these little fur balls, turned out to not be so bad. We got a reasonable camp to sleep at tonight right here by the border. Nothing fancy, but we have cell phones that work. We have Argentina money. We went to the grocery store.
And all's well that ends well. But normally when we first pull into a new country, I always like to give you first impressions. To be honest with you, this is a border town. Tomorrow we have a huge day going to Iguazu Falls on the Argentina side, one of the natural wonders of the world. So you're probably going to have to wait a little bit to get our first impression of Argentina, but we can't wait to see you at the waterfalls. Please join us on the next episode. This is where we end it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers! If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!